Indy, and today I am here to do a little unhaul. Ooh! I don't think I've officially done an unhaul on my channel in the almost 4 years that I have been doing this. I also haven't really got rid of a lot of books, especially in one big go. So I'm excited but a little nervous, and I'm definitely not going to mention a couple in my unhaul today. Now, I recently have decided to do an unhaul because I'm moving back to Brisbane in a couple months, and it was a struggle to move at least 10 boxes of books to Brisbane and then back from Brisbane to fill these shelves. So I'm thinking to myself, I should really get rid of a whole bunch of books that I'm just really not gonna read, because I don't want to have to take that many and haul them up sets of stairs, arrange them all in a new location. Who wants to do that? So I've decided to get rid of a few today, and like, as you probably can't tell, but I can tell that I've moved a few around, and I actually have 2 empty spaces down the bottom of my bookshelf, which I'm like, oh my god, what even is this? So I'm using that sort of for my embellishment project stuff, so that's kind of a good thing. But I have recently got rid of a whole bunch of books. I'm in the process of selling them at markets while I'm there. I can't sell them at all markets, but some of them I can, and I'm thinking about selling some online, and I'm just not really sure because postage is just like annoying in Australia, so I don't know if I'll actually go that far. But I'm going to show you some of the books today. Some of them I do have them packed away ready for the market. I'll just list some off for you because I really can't be bothered to try and find them and get them. And so some of them I have are duplicate copies. I have like Half Bad by Sally Green in there. I got a couple sort of romancy books that I'm definitely not going to read. I think I have like Teardrop by Lauren Kate in there. The Sky Key series, I don't know. If I find the books, I'll put them here because like you'll know what they are. And just a couple other books that I'm just like, I'm just not going to read them. So I have another stack over here that I went through today because I was too scared to pick them out last time, but today I knuckled down and thought, nope, I got to fix up my shelves for my VidCon video, which is what I did earlier. So I was like, right, we're going to pick off the books, then we're going to sell them, and we're going to take less books to Brisbane. Hopefully, I mean, I have to take all of my ones for my embellishment, so technically it's more books, but you know, that's a different type of book. The first 2 that don't fit in the category of actually selling, these are the Skullduggery Pleasant books, books 1 and 2, well, 1 and 2, I don't know. I didn't read these, but my friend Nick, who lives in Sydney, or not Sydney, South Central Coast in New South Wales, sent this to me like 2 years ago, and they've been on my shelf, so I'm going to send them back to him with a couple other selections and things that I'm going to put together. So these ones are unhauling, but going back to someone who actually owns them. I'm realizing as I look at this stack that it's really not that many books, and I'm kind of sad. But you know, I think I got about 11 or 12, maybe 13 books that I put into my pile last time for the market, and I sold a couple of them, but I don't want to mention a few of them just for my own personal reasons. So I do have a couple more here today, but it doesn't feel like as many as I thought it was overall. But anyway, I have Zeros and Swarm. These are by Scott Westerfeld, Margot Lanigan, and Deborah Biancotti, I think. So this is books 1 and books 2. I think there is a book 3. I just don't think I'm ever gonna get to this series or anything. I'm not feeling the love, even though they're beautiful books and I appreciate them on my shelves, even though it was mildly painful because they're fluoro colors. I was like, how is this gonna go on my shelf? I still enjoyed them for their aesthetic, and I sadly won't be reading these ones because it's just not what I want to read anymore. The next book I have is The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams-Chimer. I bought this probably in my first book haul ever, or one of the first ones. I went for this massive spree and bought a whole bunch of books 4 years ago to start off my channel. I haven't got to this one, and I probably won't get to this one. I got it because Christine from Poland Bananas Books said it was amazing and she'd hold it, and you know, look, I was very unselective at that time in life. I was just like, yep. And now, like, you know, I don't pick up any book. When I went to Melbourne recently for VidCon, I went to 2 $7 bookshops and I didn't buy a thing because I didn't need any. Your sister is smart now. Anyway, I'm gonna be unhauling this one. The Masked Truth by Kelly Armstrong. I believe I got this one in a book box. I think it might have been YA Chronicles, I believe. I'm not really sure. I just don't think that I'm ever gonna get to this one. I mean, it sounds really intriguing, and when I got it, I was quite excited about it, but I just don't feel like it's something I'm looking forward to reading, so off she goes. The next book I got, I have really not a clue where I got it from. I think I got it from like a Vinnie's quite a few years ago, but I don't. And that is The Bone Dragon by Alexia Casale. I loved the aesthetic of this. It's sort of a soft cover book, like it's a paperback, but it also has like a cover on it, so I thought that was really cool. And it was really cheap, and it sounded really like spooky and interesting at the time. But you know, I've had it for 4 years at least. I'm not gonna read it anytime soon, so unfortunately she has to go. This next one I have, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I have talked about my true feelings about this book, and it has come up in a few tags where I've talked about books that I will never read, and I have definitely thrown it on the floor a couple of times in those tags. And that is This Girl by Colleen Hoover. Now I love Colleen, but I bought this one, which essentially is my fault, but I bought this one thinking that it was the third book in the Slam series by her, but it's actually just something that she does, and I've noticed throughout her book series that she'll bring out a novella, but it's in the other person's perspective. So this is Slammed, but in the male perspective, and I was just like, when I bought it and realized what was happening, I was like, no, I'm not gonna read the same book, but in a different perspective. So I thought about not getting rid of this one for a long time, but you know, the other day I was like, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. I'm not gonna read it. I feel anger every time that I see it on my shelf, so she's going. And finally, in this little book haul, which I can't believe that I zipped through these so quickly, I have is Lies My Girlfriend Told Me by Julianne Peters. Started reading this one when I bought it originally about 3 years ago. I don't like contemporaries, which I didn't sort of really realize at the time, but this was just a really depressing book. I only read maybe, oh, there you go, have I still got a bookmark in it? There you go, I have a bookmark in it still. I read 100 pages of 250. Didn't really enjoy it, so I think that even though it's a beautiful little hardcover, if I don't destroy it and make it into book art, I think that I will be getting rid of this one, sadly. I'd made a little list of books that I was gonna get rid of. So a few ones that I don't have physically because they're in the market stuff I have, like The Girl with All the Gifts, Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. I put Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton, I believe it is. The Miniatures by Jessie Burton was another one that I put away. The Lovely Bones, I think I gave that one to my mum. I'm not really sure what I did with that one. Just to name a few other options of ones that I have unhauled but not physically here today. Alright, that's it for my unhaul video today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope nobody's offended by the books that I have put to rest for now. Please let me know if you have read any of the books that I discussed, or if you have also unhauled them down in the comments below. Please go check out my other social media links, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!